So I've been spiritual for quite a while. I would say I went through a period of uh, distancing myself from it, and then I realized it's real, and I became spiritual. But then I came across someone named Aniston, who is a numerologist, and she basically did my blueprint for me. And once she did that, she could highlight the things that I needed help with, and she referred me to you. And it obviously you can refer someone to a person and say go see that person, they'll help you, but I just felt like I needed to do this and invest in myself. And so I booked was it a coffee chat, I guess, with
Yes.
you, and we
A
spoke
virtual
about it.
coffee
And
chat.
yes, and we basically touched on everything that I had started to believe in, and started to realize was real about spirituality, removed from religion completely, but how it affects life, how um, in my mind, I say science and spirituality is the same thing, and that we're living it all day, every day, actually, like the physical, the spiritual, everything all together. And what my sessions with you have done is basically taught me about that, but integrated it into my life. And then I would say peeled back my layers like an onion by every session to get to who I am, where I need help, where I need growth. And I feel like every time we've peeled back a layer, we've built, we've just built me up, and I've become a completely different person. So I've done how many sessions? About 10 or 11 sessions now.
Yes.
And when I started, I was completely emotionally detached. I think I would cry maybe once every 2 years, which that's not even an over exaggeration. That's true. Where now I cry regularly over things, and crying you would think is a negative thing, but it isn't. It's a release of emotions. And that's a very physical confirmation of the work that I've done with you, being able to do that. And of course, there's so many other personal things that we've worked on that I can see manifest in my life. But yeah, it's completely, it's like cracking it open and then working through it all, and it's been amazing.
So what would you say is, and you may have just answered this, the biggest thing that this work has done for you, the biggest impact that it's had in your life?
I would say if I had to just put it into a one-liner, it's put me in touch with myself. Because I think we as people walk through life with closed eyes, and we don't know that we are. And I feel like my eyes have been opened, and I now have more choice of how to, no, I have the tools to make better choices. Let me put it that way. And also not to, when I feel something, think, what a coincidence. I feel so down today. There is no coincidence. Learning that there is no such thing and what it means. Everything, there's a reason why you feel the way you do. Here's how you work through it. I think so many people lack that. And it's not just that they lack the knowledge of how to deal with it. It's that they lack the knowledge of even knowing that there is a way to deal with it. And I think that's what this has done for me, these sessions with you.
Beautiful. And what would you say to somebody who's considering going down this road of divine healing and isn't quite sure, they're on the fence?
I think the right question is, how many people have I told this to do this? How many people have I referred? So many. I've told so many, when you are ready, because of course everybody needs to be ready. It's not something you can tell someone, now you need to do it. I have sent your details and the other person's details on to so many of my friends that I feel they're just on that cusp, they're ready, but are they? And say to them, you will feel when you're ready, but first you need to decide to make an investment in yourself, and then you need to decide, I'm ready to change, and then you do it, because it's completely life changing. And I don't mean life changing in like you're a completely different person and the world is no longer green and blue, it's pink. It's not like that. It just makes things easier, so much easier and more understandable. And there's like a sense of peace, you know? So that's what I would say to anybody that I don't know that hasn't done it yet. There's definitely a way. You begin small and then you work your way through it, you know? It's not like overwhelming. I can't handle this spiritual stuff. I'm freaking out. I don't understand it. It's woo woo. It's nothing like that. It's step by step. And that's what I would say to someone.
Beautiful. And do you have any other thoughts you would like to share with anyone who would watch this in the future?
I guess just like I feel very fortunate that I was put on the path to meet you. So if anybody else sees this and they, because I didn't see any kind of testimonial, or I trusted the person who referred me, and I'm so happy that I did. So people who get to see a testimonial of someone who's actually done it are very fortunate. And like you don't even have to think twice, whoever wants to do it, because even if you feel, I'm not sure if this is real, because I think that's what a lot of people think, if we're being honest. A lot of people are like, is this real? Does this really work? Well, yes. And even if you don't feel it the first 2 times, eventually, when you look back, you think, wow, what a change, you know? It really is. It's a big change. And this is what the person who referred me told me. And I mean, I bought a package, and then I bought a package again, and I'll probably buy another one just to continue to work at myself. So I think that's basically what I would tell people.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Bye.